Can't disappoint them fans. There's 5 people watching Q.
What?
All right, and we're back. I'm going to go ahead and stop that other clock and actually reset it to that. There we go. Beautiful. And reset you to 0. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right. So, we come back in. We see, Shiro's boots walk across. We see Johansson's boots. We see On's boots. We see Griff's boots. We see you guys walk down the stairs as we come back into, tense situation hour, 3.15.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So we see the Teddler standing over next to his tent. Shiro,
It's Tedent.
yeah, he's very tenants.
All right. Well, if my escort is walking behind me, then I'll go up and I'll stare intently at this box, make sure everything is all right until I'm satisfied, and then I'll walk away.
Yeah.
Hope he doesn't create a catastrophe.
Stop. Stop this.
No,
So-
never.
See what you started?
See what you started. You see where we're gonna end. You walk around it. The box looks exactly the same as it has for the past week almost. Like nothing's changed about it. There's no difference. It's the same box.
All right. Well, everything else in the cargo bay secure. Everything's where it's supposed to be.
I say Ted's tent is still there. So yeah, if everything's where it should be, where it has been.
All right. Satisfied. Off I go.
Ted's got a couple.
Gotta go check those engines. I'm late.
I say Ted's got a couple extra guns sitting in his tent, but
Yeah.
that you've never
That's how
noticed
he is.
before. But hey,
I'll make a note of it.
Yeah, so he walks off. Wadon, did you follow them down as well?
Nope.
Okay, I didn't think you had. So Griff and Johansson and even Ted, like, they just look confused about the whole situation. Did you stay down there, or did you follow?
No,
followed
you
Shiro
sure
back up?
leaves. I'm gonna leave with him.
Yeah, you follow Shiro back up. Yeah, like, the last thing I think we see of them is just, like, utter confused looks. Like, they were certain, like, they were gonna get jumped, and they were, like, you guys were gonna try and, like, steal the cargo, but that didn't happen. So, yeah, you guys walk back into the galley. I think maybe 15 minutes after that, Santo, you can see this, like they talk for a second. They put the guns, like the big guns, back into the duffel bags that they brought down there. Like, those were slightly different. I guess, yeah, Shiro would have noticed it. Like, the duffel bags that were down there, there were extra duffel bags, but they put them back in. You see Griff and Johansson put their thumbs up against a certain part of the bag. You can't really tell which part because it's kind of blocked from the angle you have. The bags open. They put the guns, the submachine guns that they each have, into the bags. They put the thumb back over it, and the bags close. And they take the bags, and they walk up the stairs. And Wadon, if you're still there when they come through, you see them with the bags. Johansson and Griff walk down. They go into their rooms, their respective rooms. They put them down, and they come back out, and they sit down at the galley table there, and they look around. It's like, oh, you took care of our dishes, huh? Thank you.
No, that was Shiro. He's a little bit, he likes his patterns.
We've noticed that he likes his patterns.
Yeah, good dude. A little bit weird, but
Yeah, Johansson just kind of stares across the table at you, and he's just like, is there anything we need to discuss? Yeah, exactly. Do you have like a little like pocket speaker that you like have?
No,
on or
he's
something?
just got like a little monitor earbud in his ear,
Okay.
but it's clear like he's concentrating on as he's talking, he's kind of just doing his thing and still able to hold a conversation.
Yeah. So yeah, so Johansson just stares at you, and Griff is like sitting not far on the same table, and he just stares and he's like, "So is there anything we need to discuss?"
I don't think so. I mean, you guys got a little weird, but You know, I mean, we have a contract. We're not going to fuck with you. So chill out.
I immediately realize I lied to Shiro and I run out of the room.
Yeah, so we hear the bridge, like, because we're up at the counter, like, we hear the airlock door lock, like, open up, and then zhink, and we see Santo just run.
Oh yeah, he's not allowed on the bridge by himself.
And Johansson...
yeah, I'll turn the corner in the next second or two.
Yeah.
Like, smells like farts in here.
Yeah, Johansson just, like, stares at this whole ordeal and is like... and just shakes his head. Yeah, so I think the next day goes by very uneventfully.
It's ideal.
And you guys come out of drive space into lobby. It's, you know, you come out, you're just a little bit over 5 hours from getting to Oberyn, where you guys were headed initially. Mm-hmm. So let me double check something when you guys get out. Was anybody expecting like an email from anybody or anything?
I did contact Bob.
You did contact
before.
Bob. Let me see, because you were looking for like jobs and stuff that might have been in the area.
Just putting my feelers out.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and do this. D20. 13. Let's see. Is that... Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, you would actually have gotten a message back from him. Like, as soon as you guys come out of drive space, like, if you have messages that, like, are waiting for you at the drop points for the exchange, like, you get them pretty much instantaneously, because once you're there, it just syncs up. You do get a message back from Bob. You know, basically like, "Hi, Anne. You know, it's good to hear from you again. You know, thanks for reaching out again. Again, once you're back on Inian, you know, we're gonna have to get that drink so you can tell me what happened exactly with your old crew. I want to know more about that boomstick. I told you that last time, but I really want to know. As far as you know, jobs that we have available, you know, there's definitely some things that are out there. Let me see here. So he would have a thing on in close by areas. Penope has, yeah, so they have that. What's going on with that one? Yeah. Yeah, he lets you know that there's a shipment of here, one second. Let me actually give you, because he would totally tell you like the name of these things. He has a shipment of liftoff that needs to get to the Lunamoth station, which is in Penope, which is just the next one up. And it is currently being held on on Biscay, which is also on that planet. There's a contact that you need to meet up with that one, and his name is, let me find that information really quick for you, because I do have it written down in my notes on the computer. I didn't write it in my notebook, actually. What's this dude's name? There it is. His name is Tirta, is this guy's name that you need to meet up with.
How do you spell that?
Yeah, I'll drop it in chat for you.
Yeah, alright. There's a whole load of new information.
Yeah. So that's his name, Tirta. It's Tirta. And then I will also show this to you guys. Yep. So you can inform people about what liftoff is, but liftoff is one of the drugs that is made and distributed by the Fang Syndicate. And basically, they have a buyer that wants to buy some, and they want to use you guys as mules. This is something, Anne, that you did a lot of back when you worked for the Syndicate.
Yeah.
As one of those people, you can see what Liftoff actually does. So, yeah. And then I also have the addiction rules and everything in there in case anybody ever gets addicted to drugs.
Lovely.
Because drugs are a thing.
Yeah.
They really are in Stars. It's interesting. So yeah, you guys, make it in. You get that message that there's a shipment of liftoff that needs to get dropped off at Lunamoth Station. All of it is in Panope, right up here. It's 5,000 credits to just be the courier, is what it is.
I'm gonna reply back. Thanks for the tips.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll let my new crew know and see if they're interested.
Yeah, so you send that out. It'll be a minute before he's able to respond because it'll sit in that in the beacon that's out on the edge of the solar system until an exchange ship gets close enough to transport it.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So yeah, you guys, make the rest of your little 5-hour flight that you have to make to get to Oberon, and you come down. Steve, can I get a piloting test from you? Because Oberon, it has a little bit of it has a thicker atmosphere, so there's going to be some turbulence that you come through. Is really just all. I'm fairly certain you're going to ace it. Because it's a difficulty, it's not going to be a high. Okay, yeah, you ace it with almost a minimal roll. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, it shouldn't have been like too terrible. Like if you would have rolled 2 1s, but yeah, it has a little bit of a thicker atmosphere, so it's definitely a harder entry than normal into a planet. You get the beacon for where the port is. For like the little makeshift port for the like 4,500 people that live on this planet, and you start heading towards it. You get there. It's just this little village where the port is. All around it, you're landing on it's the daytime side of the planet. It's slowly transitioning to night, so you're at kind of dusk. All around you see these uniformed hexagonal fields that are everywhere that are growing this strange reddish vine all over the place, and on each of these vines there's like a piece of fruit that's about the size of a mango, but it doesn't look like a mango. It looks more like an avocado, but it's red. So so yeah, you guys land. You get hailed by the port that's here, and basically they just ask for clearance codes, things like that. It's people. It goes with people. Which you would have had in your little dossier about this is actually how you get into the thing. There's a little packet that you would have gotten at some point.
21 mango or 21 groups of mangoes stacked up a meter high.
So you guys get down, you get clearance to land, you open up the bay doors. They have an unloading crew that's there with the same big forklift that says, Solar Wind Combine across the side of it. They pull it out. They drop the thing down on the ground. They open up. Are you guys down in the cargo bay when they're unloading?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Wadon's up on the catwalk, just kind of watching.
Mm-hmm. Okay. The others that are in the cargo bay, are you guys actually down in the area, down on the ground?
No, I'm
not.
I
think I'm still on the bridge.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on the catwalk with Wadon, with my data pad.
Yeah. Okay.
Data slab.
Are you down on the ground floor level?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you see this. They turn it sideways. Like, they don't go very far with the cargo thing. Like, you can see, like, other ones, like, off in the distance. Like, there's probably, like, another ship that comes by and picks them up every so often. But you see this one, like, they drop it down pretty much right where it's at. They go in, they enter in the code to open up the back latch. They pull it open, and they start pulling children, like, out of the thing. Yeah. They pull 24 kids. They appear to range in age from about 10 to maybe 13. All like one of the kids, all the kids, like, you know, they're sedated, they're asleep. But yeah, they don't appear to be from Inian. They appear to be from different areas of the sector.
So I have external cameras, right?
Oh yeah, there's external cameras that you can see all of this happening with. Yeah.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and hit the record button.
Okay. Yeah. You hit the record button as it like shows like these kids being pulled out of there. They're being tended to by medical physicians. There's doctors. There's people that are like checking their pulses, like making sure they're okay because they've been, you know, under basically like sedation for the past week. It's like, okay, all vitals are good, you know, changing out the bags and everything that we have here. The kids themselves, they look healthy. They don't look malnourished. They look like healthy kids. You're standing down there. This gentleman in a suit walks up the gangplank, up the ramp towards you, because you're standing there, and he's assuming that you are the captain. Then is what it is. And he extends a hand. He has on his lapel, he has a little thing of Solar Wind Syndicate that's there. Oh. And he extends his hand. He's like, yes, nice to meet you. My name is Brett John Razavolt. How are you?
Good. I shake his hand.
It's wonderful. Yes, I am. I am the corporate overseer here for Oberon. I trust everything went well for you.
Yeah.
He just like gives you a big smile and nods. You're like, that's fantastic. That is great. It's good to see that the children they made it. We appreciate that. You know, we understand it can be kind of a touchy situation. Who is it that you dealt with when you were picking them up with, by chance?
Good question.
Johansson.
Good question.
I message her real quick and say don't worry about it.
Just so you is Luca Maskova.
Oh right.
Oh
okay.
yeah.
You mean
right.
even
So
further up the chain?
Yeah, Luca. Yeah, that's who you were dealing with there. And he's like, yes. She is interesting one. She keeps her cards to her chest. I hope you understand. Most crews, they would not transport such delicate cargo. And he kind of looks over, and he doesn't look at like the kids in like a maniacal way whatsoever. It's just like he just like looks at them as they're like being pulled out and like put on little hospital beds and like wheeled away. He's like, but here it will be better. They can start better life for themselves, new world, new opportunities. Did they go over anything about what was going on, like why we participate in this event? This event is not the right word. This activity, I guess.
No, we pretty much went in blind. They didn't tell us anything.
Luca, she needs to not be so timid about these things. It is her culture. She just... anyway. The children, they were orphaned. They were...
I hop down off the catwalk.
He like stares at us. Yes, more of your crew. Wonderful.
Just walk over with the data slam, just like...
Yeah, he just smiles at you, Joe. Like,
Here's where you confirm the delivery.
Oh yes, I confirmed it when I saw and I counted, and yes, everything looks fine. It's been confirmed. I sent the message out.
There's like a little interstitial screen on the tablet. Like, would you like to tip your server today?
Yes. Well, kinda.
15% is recommended.
Yeah, 20%.
20%.
Yeah.
I mean, he just like stares. Like, I mean, I could. Do you want thumb scan? Do you want? He just keeps smiling at you.
I just like go over the intercom. I'm like, Shiro, did we get paid?
I assume I've got a console that will tell me that.
It hasn't come through yet.
Nope, not yet.
Like, you guys just got here. It hasn't shown up yet.
Just sit there.
But yeah, he's like, well, yes. So anyway, your money is on its way. I have contacted the home office. They should be paying you before the end of their day, which he like stares and like trying to do the math and figure out, it's like 17 hours, and he like pulls back like his suit, and he has like 4 watches on.
What like I'm a small statured man, so I kind of just like push on back, like hit the door up button.
Oh, he's like in the thing, like he's in the cargo bay with you guys.
I'm like shoo. I make a shoo motion.
He's like staring at. He's like, is this how you treat corporate people? And you're just like pushing them out, and yeah, I mean, if you
we've had a very it's been wonderful. It's been great.
Yeah, so if you don't let him speak, like, you can just push him out, and you just push
we're real strapped for time.
Yeah,
and it's gonna make it gentler.
Yeah, no, and I don't think there's anything you can do. Like Santo just like pushes in and like pushes him out the door, hits the red button, the door just like
hits the red button, comes out.
Yeah,
I'm like, all right, sure, let's. Jesus Christ.
All right.
Yeah. So, about 17 hours after that point, you guys.
As we're leaving, as we're picking up, as the engines start firing up, I just like over the loudspeakers because this was a pleasure ship. So I know they got speakers on the outside.
We're not going anywhere yet. We've got to refuel.
Yeah, so you guys, we
got to get paid to refuel.
You have enough fuel to get you one more jump, is what you have, because you have that extra bunker, the fuel bunker. So you can make one more jump, and then you're completely out of fuel. But the nearest refueling station that you should know about that's here is. Where am we at? We are in this system here. Would be on Aurelius. Would be the next nearest fueling station.
We gotta go. Time to go. Let's go refuel. We're not gonna find anything on this planet.
Well, why don't we chill here till we make sure we get paid?
Yeah.
I think
what are we gonna do if they
plan.
don't pay us?
Well, we won't have to fly back here as a first step.
What are we gonna do if we fly back here? We're gonna be like, give us some money.
Yeah, pretty much.
Why would you introduce an extra step in between? Something that we don't know.
If they don't want to pay us, they're not going to pay us. There's nothing we can do about it.
I assume this is a fairly standard thing.
Well, shit, we have a contract. If they don't pay us, then they've broken the contract. There are laws against it.
Yeah, we'll stay here.
Can go to
wait
the exchange.
Wait till we get paid. Wadon wants to stretch his legs a little bit. He is a station boy, but he likes planets. Mm-hmm. He thinks it's cool.
Yeah, well, you probably had more planet time than anybody else. Because you were at on Koyopa. Yeah.
And I'll let Santo know that I have at least 17 hours worth of repairs and maintenance issues that he can, if he's looking for something to do.
Some preventive maintenance.
Yeah, exactly. So we see.
I've got at least 17 hours of tasks for you.
Yeah. So Wadon, do you go back over and hit the button to lower the door back down? Lower the ramp back down?
Yeah.
Wait, before everybody just goes their way, I'm gonna tell them about the drugs.
Oh, okay.
See how they react.
Yeah, so that's beautiful. So yeah, like we see Wadon getting ready to hit the button, and then what do you say before he hits that button?
Do you want to transport drugs?
What kind of crosswords are we talking about?
I just straight up turn around what?
What kind of crosswords? What are we talking about?
Lift off, and it pays 5,000.
That's lower class shit.
Right,
well,
next.
5,000.
Yeah. It's
how much?
one jump.
Yeah. I don't know. It seems like we're kind of getting into a groove here of being smugglers and drunk. Well, not smugglers, but like less than savory cargo. And I'd rather not build up that kind of reputation, to be honest.
Yeah, your choice, your say.
Yeah, I don't know. Talk to everybody else. See what we got.
All right.
So around this time, Santo's data slab is just lighting up with this huge list of micro adjustments that he needs to make, and
once we get paid, Wadon wants to get a compad.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. He's gonna go to the nearest store.
My head down.
He's gonna go over to the Best Buy vending machine at this airport that we landed at and buy a compad.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know what they have at this place because Santo very rudely shut the door in that man's face. He was trying to be nice. He was being jovial. He was being happy.
Yeah, Santo got all dramatic and shit.
So yeah, Wadon, do you hit the
I just
button
start.
to lower
I just
the
start
door?
playing this over the ship speakers.
Yeah, it's all like the door's going up all slow and dramatic, like. And then Wadon hits the button. Back down again.
So what are you playing? What are you playing over the loudspeakers? I don't.
Rick and Morty. Goodbye, Mulder.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll hit. If I hit the button over there, it'll mess up the overlay, so I won't hit it.
No, but it's a beautiful song.
Yeah.
I'll put it in the.
There
you go.
There we go. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Yeah. Oh yeah, that one. I remember that one.
And then it just did like a montage of me like doing all the little micro adjustments.
Okay, yeah. So you go off to do that one. That's like the end credit scenes is what we see you like working on all that shit. So yeah, we see the door like stop right at the press, like right before it like hits the top of it, and it starts coming down again, and we see we see the corporate guy. We see Bert Jan Ravelsloot. We see him like standing down there, and he looks over and he's like, "Oh, I thought you were leaving. I guess not." Anyway,
Sorry about that.
He likes to be dramatic. I'm sorry.
Yes, and you can see he's got like a data slab on now. It's like, I can see that I'm reading through a report. He just like smiles, like, "It is all right. I understand. Most people, they don't feel comfortable with this, but I can assure you, nothing bad will happen to them here."
Yeah, well, that's good to know. Now, is there like a Wadon is asking this guy, like, is there like a Boost Mobile or like a Cricket around here or something? Like, what do we got?
You wish to purchase a compad?
Yes.
We have a company store. They have most things that people need. I'm sure they have compads available. You could go check with them. I'm certain they can.
You gotta pay with Monopoly money.
Yeah, it's like
you gotta
exactly.
pay Solar Wind Syndicate, Solar Wind Combine
some kind
credits.
of company script type of business.
No.
Well, that's what we're gonna get paid in, so we'll be fine.
Better fucking not.
Trump or something.
They'll take credits. Like you can use your credits. Like that's how they pay their people.
Like the duty free shop.
Yeah, we got to pay taxes on it. Next planet we land on, Wadon's on it. He knows all this shit. He's pretty well traveled. Yeah, I don't know. I guess he'll wait till we get somewhere a little bit more populated.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So he like goes over and he's like, "So, I did not catch you." He goes over to Anne because he still thinks that she's the captain since she was down at the bottom. And he goes over and he's like, "So, were you and your crew? Would you like to join us for dinner? We're going to be eating at my house."
Oh, well, I think one of us would not want to go.
Wadon's down. He's ready.
Yeah.
He says, "Yeah, the captain has a little
free food.
He's very into his upkeep and maintenance, which is admirable in a captain."
Oh, was he the? And he just like makes the little guy gesture.
No, you haven't seen him. As I said, he's very into his maintenance and upkeep. I'm sure he's got about 17 hours of micro adjustments ahead of him.
Your pilot, would he like to join?
I'll ask.
I'm gonna text him real quick. Do you wanna get free food at this guy's house? Shiro? Free food!
Wait, are these
yeah, I'll go.
based on the
Sweet.
names?
Say what?
Are these guys all like Norwegian, Scandinavian types based on the names?
They're from all over. He just has a Dutch name. Like he
Okay,
doesn't.
I just want to make sure
he
we're
doesn't
not
look
eating.
Dutch.
We're not going to be eating lutefisk or some shit.
You're not gonna be eating lutefisk.
All right, cool.
You'd be just like a big plate of like Dutch blood sausage. Just it's like pulled
Yeah.
up.
Wow. Yum,
Fish
yum.
that's been buried in the
It's,
ground for years
Out
and all
of
that shit.
mango-based dishes.
Yeah, a bunch of pickled herring with
Yeah,
pickles and
red
onions.
avocado slices.
Yeah, the red avocados. No,
Ju-
like
just to be safe, gonna ask Santo if he wants to come.
No, I'm gonna be pretty busy for a while.
so right now it's Wadon and Shiro. You going?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so.
Okay, yeah, awesome.
I
This
just
is
think about it.
perfect. This is perfect. I'm gonna be alone on the ship.
Again, this is how Santo gets his own spaceship. Apparently. So
The Dark Santo.
Yeah, exactly. The Dark Santo. We have two shows now. The Dark Santo. and
It's Santo with a
everybody else.
goatee.
So we see like the kids have been carted away. Like they're no longer there. The cargo container got taken over to the other ones, and they're just like sitting in a row. But he has a vehicle that's there. There's a driver for it. It can fit everybody that was on the ship and him in the back of it there. It's not like an opulent like luxury vehicle. It's like a sedan, kind of, sort of.
Okay.
Yeah, but it can fit all of you. Like you're a little cramped maybe in the back seat, but there's a driver. But it's weird.
Shotgun.
Yeah, exactly. But no, as you guys are driving, he explains like the program that the Solar Wind Combine is a part of with adopting children that were orphaned through war or political strife on other planets in the sector. And with the expansion of here, let me pull up that empire's name actually, so I can tell you that because this empire that is expanding, they are very militaristic.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they are not on that one apparently. Let's try that one.
But not on that one, apparently, Empire.
Yes, I thought I put them on that faction sheet, but I put them on this faction sheet. Yes, it is the Zamenov dynasty is what they are, and they are systematically taking over systems that are up in the kind of northern area. So there's quite a bit of war, and like you'll hear about it every so often. It's kind of hush hush because there's the only global news is like the only like sector wide news stations are the Exchange and the dynasty, the Zimenez dynasty. They aren't messing with the Exchange, so the Exchange isn't really like overly concerned about it. Like, and the planets that they've incorporated into their empire, they're not really like affecting them that much. Like there's pockets of resistance on them. Every so often they'll hear about like that sort of stuff, but they've hired people from the merchants of Linjor. They're technically, their planet is not a part of the empire yet, but the other planets are under the jurisdiction of the empire that are up there. Yeah.
Have they taken over Konus or Koyopa yet?
No, Koyopa was...
I forget what system they're in.
Yeah,
But I know Wadon is from Konus.
Yeah, let me look up Koyopa really quick here to let you know where they are. I think Koyopa... Yeah,
Or Ritu, I'm sorry.
Koyopa is on 409, so they haven't gotten there yet. Ritu.
That's up in the north.
Yeah.
4.0.
4.0. Come here. There we go. You mean Coney?
Yeah, Coney. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I was like,
Well, it's the Ritu system Coney habitat.
okay. Yeah. They're in 4. No, they haven't gotten there yet. They're pretty much on. Like you see this little arc that's right here.
Yeah.
I'll pull it over.
Vushira, Halids, Atalo, Nabarro.
I'll pull it over here so people can see what I'm pointing at. So it's like this little arc. They're on these 3 right now. Is where they are.
I gotcha.
Yeah. I don't think anyone's from anything in there. So.
Oh, getting pretty close though.
I'm from Holodis.
Yeah, like Holland. Yeah, that's its own special situation there. We'll find out what happens.
I think Holodis is gonna be fine, but
Yeah. We'll find out what happens during the GM turn, what happens with Hollids. But yeah. But they are, they're just building an empire, which, it's one of those things that happens in this sort of a situation, where, empires get built, empires fall. Nobody's overly concerned about it as it is right now. They haven't grabbed enough systems to show.
They don't have a Death Star or anything.
Yeah, they don't have a Death Star.
Cool.
But yeah, so you guys get to his house. He's like talking about like the ongoing conflicts, which a lot of it's news for people. He's talking about like a massacre that happened on the Italia station, the Italia system, where they came in with these warships and just like wiped out like a whole section of the main spaceport city, and took it over very quickly thereafter. They don't seem to be moving like as fast as what people thought they were going to be. Like it's been a couple years in the making of this, but they just kind of came up out of nowhere with these big ships. So you guys get to his house, and it's not like super opulent. You've been passing by like where workers live and things like that. His house is just like a little bit nicer than theirs. So it's not like he's gloating over his workers. Like, he lives up on a little hill, and he can see everything, hence why he's called the Overseer. And you get into the house. It's very well furnished, though. He's got a lot of wood construction, like wood furniture and things. Not a lot of plastic and resins, which is a little different, a little weird for most people in their living situations. So he comes in. He's got a couple servants that work for him. They have already presented dinner. You see these red fruit vegetable things that are out there. They're sitting. They're sliced, and they're cooked several different ways because it's their most prevalent thing. But you also see what appears to be a cooked chicken, sitting in the center of the table.
Beautiful. Well, Don's tired of this nutrient paste he's been eating. He's got some hot sauce, but that only goes so far.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So you guys sit down to dinner, and you cut into like he instructs you like, so this fruit, we call it at least. It's got a little bit of a spice to it. It's very tender. It's very succulent and sweet at some points as well. That's why we're going to be having it for dessert. We have some sweet ones that are coming. These ones here, they're more on the savory side. So what I'd recommend is he cuts the chicken and serves you guys, and then he serves himself. He's like, I recommend taking a piece of the chicken and a piece of the fruit and then eating it. That way you get a little extra flavor.
Yeah,
no,
Don
that's not happening. Everything is well separated on my plate.
Yeah.
Well, Don's all about it. He's immersing himself in the local customs. He's real interested in what this fruit tastes like, and the chicken especially. He knows what chicken tastes like, but it seems like he almost forgot over a week of only eating this, this paste.
Yeah, I mean,
it's shit out of this machine.
So I assume that at least with Don is going to start engaging this fellow in witty conversation, if not on as well.
Conversation.
And that's a suitable distraction, so I'm going to have to go to the bathroom soon.
Okay.
Is that on a timer? Do you have an alarm for that?
No, just whenever you start jibber jabbering is when I'll go.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm certain you and he get into a good conversation. He offers you guys some wine that is from Pasolu, which is in the Al Mukhtar system. It's a very nice plum wine, is what it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, Don's all about that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and Anne is just checking it.
So yeah, where's the restroom?
He tells you, he gives you the generic, so you go down the hall, third door on the right.
All right. So what I'm looking for, this guy's an overseer. He must have a data terminal somewhere.
Yeah, he's got an office somewhere. Yeah.
I'm going to try and find that office.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the fourth door on the right.
All right.
Yeah, you're not
I'm
being,
going
you're not being
to,
rushed, so yeah, you can go.
All right, so this is the equivalent of using an unknown IP address, and I'm going to start looking at some information on a certain Hamato Technologies, and specifically their newest branch of astrogation.
Yes, of course. Let me see here. So, let me see here. So, yeah. You, looking that stuff up there, you see that... yeah, they don't really have too terribly much going on right now. It appears as though that they've been in talks. You pull up their main page, their main web page there, and you see that they've actually been in talks. Nothing's come of it yet. We don't know anything with the Ximenez dynasty about getting trade rights or something like that with the empire, with the fledgling empire that's up here, because they, and the official spokesperson writing is we see great things happening for the Ximenez dynasty. We want to be on the leading edge, just like we are on the leading edge of astrogation. Just that sort of cheesy.
It's their corporate website.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it's a brochure we're looking at.
How are the stocks doing? Going up or going down?
It's pretty stagnant right now. It's in the high thousands. Like the very high thousands, like 6-digit thousands. It's one of the lower stocks that's out there, but they're still doing pretty well.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll find out as much as I can,
mm-hmm.
and try and cover my tracks, delete my history, all that.
Private browsing mode.
Yeah, you clear your history, all that fun stuff. Yeah, you come out of the office there, and you can hear the dinner's still going on. There's jovial laughter and stuff that's coming. I'm certain, because Wadon, you're probably whining and dining on. You're just whining.
Well, Wadon will warn Anne that plum wine is not actually wine. It's like a liquor that's just flavored like plums. So,
yeah,
watch it.
Whatever, man. It tastes good.
Yeah. All
right.
It does taste good. So yeah, once dinner's done, you guys sit around for a little bit. Then the dessert round comes in, and they bring out the fruits, the same red fruits. These ones though, they have sugar that looks like it had little torch mark with. So it has the sugar, the bruleed sugar up on top of it.
Oh.
Is it a little tiny portion on a humongous plate with a little sauce drizzled in a little pattern?
It's a legitimate slice. It just goes top to bottom slice. It's about a 1/4 inch thick. That has the sugar drizzled on it, and then on the side it looks like what appears to be some sort of frozen dairy product, custard, something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good. It's better. Like I said, anything at this point is better than that god awful paste.
Yeah, and the sweet, so the savory fruits, they tasted they had a little bit of a pepperiness to them, kind of like mild cayenne pepper does. like a mild cayenne. So it tasted really good with the chicken. And then it also had like a meatiness, like a potato. The sweet variant, though, which looks exactly the same, tastes like a ripe mango.
Shiro will eat an adequate amount, but he prefers the bio-paste, to be honest.
Yeah.
So, you know,
This
like
is my
he
recommended
had an
amount of calories
ulterior
for the
motive
day.
for coming here. He's just covering his tracks now.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys, you know, finish up dinner. He offers to have his driver take you back to the dark sky, unless you would be more comfortable sleeping in real beds.
Nope.
Well, Don is sorely tempted, but he would like to get back to the ship.
Yeah.
He'll thank his host for the hospitality and explain that I'm sure he has, you know, a half dozen or so times already that he's been surviving on low quality food replicator for the past, you know, week at least.
He commends you for your bravery. He knows your family. Like,
Thank you.
I'm certain you bring up like your family history and like your family name and all that stuff.
Everyone knows the Nashers.
Yeah. He knows.
That's a family motto. It's on the crest.
He's not going to load you up with a grocery bag full of mangoes.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he's got like an Italian grandma hidden away somewhere.
Yeah. He's got there's
That's human trafficked from some other planet.
yeah, exactly. Some other poor little Italian woman that's now here. It's not
Yeah.
the cook. Yeah. So yeah, he would offer if you asked. He would.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. To give you some of the big red mango fruits.
Can we each carry like a bag?
Yeah. I mean, you can have like a parting gift of big red
Sweet.
mango fruit for those of
Yeah.
you that want them. Like they have.
Yeah,
They have,
absolutely.
there's like 6 of them in there, but they're big. They're like good sized. They have a hard like rubbery skin on them. He would have told you like about them too, like how they're used in like manufacturing for making like plastics and things.
2-part epoxies. Yeah.
No, yeah. Like they're made for like
Yeah.
they're epoxy. Like they're a wonder fruit. That's why.
So it is corn basically is what we're eating.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah, do everything.
Well,
All right, cool.
If he's
Oh, well,
going to
Don's
offer
not-
them, then I will accept them because I'm not a savage. But I'm not going to ask him for any.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. That would be the height of bad manners.
yeah,
But Wadon will definitely take them.
definitely. So yeah, he gives you those things. He has the driver like come around, pick you guys up, and take you back home. Take you back to the dark sky where we have Santo, who's been working feverishly on.
Nope.
Oh no.
Nope.
He's been adjusting the captain's chair.
That's not what Santo's been doing.
I say yeah. Let's check in with Santo while you guys are driving back. What have you been up to, Santo?
Santo is using his data pad and the footage from the outside cameras to figure out where Teddy went.
Oh, Ted Johansson and Griff, they got into one of like the big the vans that they carted off the kids and went with them.
Okay, where did they do with their trash?
They took
That
it,
they had on the
they,
ship.
They took it with them.
They
Gotta
took
get
the
that bunny
trash
back.
with them.
Yeah.
Very fastidious.
Yeah, they're very clean. Like if you go into like the rooms that Johansson and Griff were staying in, there's no sign that those rooms
Is
were,
there a
were ever
trash
lived in.
bag outside where we landed?
Give me a luck save. I can tell you want this. So go ahead and give me a luck save. There. Okay. Yes.
I succeeded.
They left a trash bag outside. Like for some reason, there's a trash bag outside.
Well, I mean, like, is there like a trash bin that they like got off the ship? They just like threw the.
Oh, so you like
trash away.
Do you have like telescopic like view on your cameras outside?
Well, it's like regular security cameras, right? You can zoom in, but it's not the resolution's not going to be great the further you zoom in.
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
it's a starport with ships coming like from months in space. There's got to be a dumpster nearby.
So there's like they have like a big trash receptacle. Like you can see where it's at, but it's closer to like where like the actual like village is where like the big trash receptacle is, where they would have stopped
Right.
and dumped all their trash that they had. Which
So yeah, I go and find
the
it.
rabbit is in that trash. Okay, so how many days do you want to devote to trying to find a stuffed bunny rabbit?
Well, I mean, I can't imagine it's that hard. I would just look at whatever trash bag is on top.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got you there.
That's true.
Uh-huh.
That is true. So I'm just going to go ahead and roll a die here to see how many trash bags are on top.
Oh god, there's 19.
HRD. Because, I mean, it's the trash for, like, the whole village that's there.
They only have one trash can in between them.
Yeah, there's... I mean, it's not a very busy starport.
4,500 people, one trash.
Like once a month. Like it's
They
like,
recycle everything.
it's essentially like a landfill.
It's a space trash can now.
It's a big
very
big space dumpster.
Incinerator.
At some point, one of the ships from Solar Wind Syndicate that it's like its express job comes, it picks up the trash dumpster, it drops off a new one, and it flies towards the sun of this planet. Of the system, and it launches the trash. It launches the trash into the sun.
There's a giant trebuchet. It's like a space elevator that turned into a trebuchet.
Exactly.
So inefficient.
Yeah. No, I mean, what it is, it's like a little drone ship that just like stops about like before it like burns up and just like launch, and it essentially just like stops and uses like centripetal force to launch the trash towards the sun. And it has little regress boosters that push it back this way and correct its course. So all the trash leaves in a big block because it's held by gravity, and it gets sucked into the sun. Eventually, it'll hit the sun. That are one of like the really close planets to the sun. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll a D100 to see how many trash bags are in there.
Jesus.
I mean, I already succeeded
There's
on. Oh
only
wow!
Five.
There's 5 trash bags that are in there. You
Could have been so bad.
It's like 10 minutes.
Yeah. It takes you like 10 minutes. You bust open all 5. It's in the last one. It's at the it's at the bottom of the trash bag. It's like, you know, it's the little rabbit. It's no longer dusty. Well, it's still dusty, but
I grab it and I stand atop the large trash bin triumphantly as the sun is setting.
Yeah.
And I walk back to the ship.
Yeah, little rabbit.
The hero's journey.
That's right. The hero's journey. He's
returning with the elixir.
He's got his bunny. Okay, so let's dole out
Weaponize this motherfucker.
Let's dole out some XP here, because you guys did accomplish the mission I entitled Orphans a while back, and you all get. Let's see, how much do you get for this mission? I believe you get. I wrote it down. I think 750 XP. Everybody does. Yes.
And we all start at 0, right?
Yep, everyone starts at 0.
Okay, cool.
What level did we start with? 1?
Yeah, you start at level 1, yeah.
Oh.
Cool.
Yep. Alrighty. Then you guys, so you get back to the ship. Just the trash, the scene with the trash. That's hilarious.
I didn't even get that dirty. It was only 5 trash bags.
Yeah, so it's only 5 trash bags. They just had the pickup not too long ago, like right before you guys came here. Like the little drone ship picked it up. So yeah, you guys, you guys get back to the ship. Santo, yeah, he's got this rabbit again. Are you like sitting at the mess hall table, at the galley table with the rabbit?
No, I'm. Once I've gotten that taken care of, I actually start doing all the different things that Shiro wanted me to do.
Yeah. So yeah, you're in the middle of doing that when everybody else gets back. You guys just go to bed.
Yeah. Wadon's he's a little tipsy, so he's gonna go right to bed.
Yeah, awesome. So yeah, you guys go to bed. When you wake up the next morning, you have been paid.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, you've been paid 9,950 credits.
What?
Right on.
What's that 50 credits for? I wonder.
You you ate corporate food.
Oh, that's why.
What?
Damn, they charged us. I
They-
thought it's free.
They are a corporation that does indentured servitude.
Mm.
They charge. I mean, they only charge you to 50 credits. That's how much you'd pay for a fine meal.
Should
Worth
put a
it.
virus on his shit.
Worth it. All right.
I mean, they could have charged you 50 credits each, but they only charged you 50 credits.
Send back these mangoes.
Send back these mangoes.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna throw my mangoes in the trash. I'm done with these
So-
mangoes.
Wow.
So yeah, you guys-
Santo, you want to get those mangoes out of the trash for me? 9,099.50. All right. I put that in the Dark Sky credits
Awesome.
field.
Alrighty. Yeah. So you guys, if you want to refuel, you can fly off to Aurelian, not Aurelian. What is it?
Well, let's get refueled
Yeah.
right away.
Yeah,
So what's our
Aurelius.
refuel cost?
If you go to Aurelius, they can refuel you because there is no. The other thing you can do, you can sit in space. You can harvest off of the sun here. That I believe takes 3 days.
No, we got shit to do. Let's just buy some gas and get out of here.
I'm just letting you know. Let me see here. Maintenance, yeah, refueling. So yeah, since you have the scoops, you can. Yeah, you can sit there and glean off of the sun or any gas giant. That takes 4 days.
Gas giants.
Yeah. If there's
Oh,
gas
shit.
giants, that is. So if you look at the map here, if it has the little white circle, like if you look over onto 0008, right here, Noor, Noor, this circle here indicates that there is a gas giant in that system. There really aren't that many. It was all very much randomly generated. I rolled dice to see if there were gas giants. I only got 4. So
Wow.
yeah, there's,
Seems low. Gas giants are pretty common.
I know. Yeah, that's
All right.
Gas giants are the most common.
That's why this sector of space got settled the way it did, because there's not
That's
very
fair.
many gas giants.
Yeah.
So yeah. Alternatively, you can go to the name of the little
They don't have
planet.
gas where we're here?
They don't have a refueling station here. Any fuel that gets brought into them, it just gets delivered to them, and it's utilized for like farm equipment and things. They don't have like spaceships that are here regularly, except for the little drone ship, which runs on very
So-
powerful batteries.
So is there a fueling station in system?
Yeah, if you like type in fueling station, it pops up that there is one that is on Aurelius.
That's where we're going then.
And it's Aurelius is
What tech level is it?
Aurelius.
54.
So 54 tech level, yeah. You look that one up. You see that it is like you can get the read off of it from where you are because it's broadcasting. It's a tech level 4 planet. You can get like the subspace radio waves that it has
Sick.
and things like that. So it does have adequate technology. You're not getting anything else really. You're just getting like the subspace reads that you have, but you can tell it has TL4 technology and stuff like that. So if you're going
Could buy
from
some
there,
stuff here.
it'll take you 2 days just to coast there. Is what that'll take.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We shouldn't have. If it's in system, we shouldn't have to coast. We should have enough gas to get in system all we want.
I
right?
mean, yeah, it's essentially
it's
like
just for drilling
You
that
hit the
you use
burner.
fuel.
Yeah, you hit the burner and it takes you there. Yeah,
Impulse power.
yeah. You're not jumping there, but it still takes 2 days.
An object in motion stays in motion unless blah 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 blah.
Exactly that.
But the way I read it, like in system travel does not require fuel. It's only drilling that requires fuel. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Yeah, so it still takes you 2 days to get there, though.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, it's essentially like you have little impulse burners that you just like you take off. That doesn't use any of your spike drive fuel, and then you hit the little burner and it just zips you off towards the planet.
nuclear torch or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
So
Sounds
The way I read it is like the amount of fuel it takes for in-system travel is just negligible compared to what it takes to drill.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
It doesn't cost any gas. It's just it takes time. So let's see. It was 1/1/3200 there. That is also the last time those things happened. Okay. There, and then we traveled. It's only 6 days. I'm misrepresented that. So it was the second that you guys left there. So 6 days after that. So 1/8. At Oberon. So it is now the 9th.
So we should figure out how much money goes where.
Well, the operating costs and maintenance have to get paid first.
Right. Yeah. So what's that?
Give me a second.
Because if we're going to a tech level 4 planet, we should probably pick up some stuff.
We have operating cost maintenance, and then we have our car payments, and then refueling, and then everything. I feel like we could refuel as needed, and then once we're back up to 2 fuel, keep enough money in the bank for the car payment and maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
And a month whenever
I just say that like before we get paid, we pay our car payment and our maintenance costs for the month.
Right. That
Exactly,
needs to be,
yeah.
that
comes out to
aside.
$57.10. And as far as anything else, I recommend that we make the ship a 5th crew member. So just give the ship 20% of what we make.
What?
Let it stack up.
Yeah.
You know, if we need it for emergencies, it's there.
College fund.
I have a
Exactly.
couple socks down here.
Yeah, that makes sense to Adon. He likes it.
They haven't been down here for 3 months.
Okay, so we'll just make a handout for the ship treasury, and that'll be 20%. That'll be our 5th crew member.
Yep. Okay. Well, I think I owe you guys a break here. So let's go ahead and do that. So we'll take another quick 10-minute break, and then we'll finish out the session with the last hour here. So yeah.
We're done.
Alrighty.